cosmic secrets revealed. Beyond time, beyond space, beyond imagination.
Everything we know, the stars, the galaxies, even time itself, will one day come to an end. It sounds like science fiction, but the death of the universe isn't a myth. It's written into the very fabric of physics. While it's a future so distant, it's almost impossible to comprehend. The science behind it is one of the most fascinating subjects in all of cosmology. What will that final moment look like? How will the cosmos meet its ultimate fate? In this video, we're going on a journey to the end of time itself. We'll explore the leading scientific theories about how everything could end, and we'll even ask the question, what might happen after? So buckle up as we venture into the deep, dark, and utterly awe-inspiring future of our cosmos. Our universe was born in an unimaginable flash of energy 13.8 billion years ago, an event we call the Big Bang. From that singular point, everything we see today, every star, every planet, every galaxy, expanded outwards. But that expansion isn't slowing down. In fact, it's getting faster. Imagine throwing a ball into the air, and instead of falling back down, it just keeps accelerating upwards, faster and faster into the sky. That's what's happening to our universe on a cosmic scale. Galaxies are moving apart from each other at an ever-increasing speed, propelled by a mysterious force that scientists have named dark energy. We can't see it, we can't touch it, but it makes up almost 70% of the universe. This relentless acceleration is the driving force behind the universe's ultimate fate, and it's the key to understanding how it will all end. So, what is the most likely scenario for the end of everything? Currently, the most widely accepted theory among physicists is called the heat death of the universe, or more poetically, the Big Freeze. It's not a sudden dramatic event, but a slow, gradual fade into darkness. As the universe continues to expand, driven by dark energy, galaxies will drift further and further apart. The light from distant galaxies will stretch so much that it becomes invisible to us, and the night sky will become increasingly empty. Over trillions of years, the fuel for star formation will run out. The last stars will flicker and die, one by one, leaving behind remnants like white dwarfs, neutron stars, and black holes. The universe will become a vast, cold, and dark graveyard, with the temperature dropping closer and closer to absolute zero. Eventually, nothing will remain but a sparse soup of fading radiation and isolated black holes, adrift in an eternal, silent darkness. This leads us to the next cosmic chapter, the era of black holes. In this unfathomably distant future, long after the last star has died, black holes will be the last cosmic giants left standing. These titans of gravity will be the only organized matter in an otherwise empty and decaying universe. They will continue to orbit each other, sometimes merging to form even larger supermassive black holes. For a time, they will be the kings of the cosmos, but even they won't last forever. According to a groundbreaking theory by Stephen Hawking, black holes are not completely black. They slowly leak energy back into space in the form of what we call Hawking radiation. It's an incredibly slow process. A solar mass black hole would take about 10 to the power of 67 years to evaporate. For the supermassive black holes at the centers of galaxies, we're talking about timescales that make the current age of the universe seem like a mere instant. But eventually, after trillions upon trillions of years, even the last and largest black holes will have radiated away into nothingness. But the Big Freeze isn't the only possibility on the table. The fate of the universe hinges on the nature of dark energy. And since we don't fully understand it, other scenarios are possible. One particularly dramatic theory is called the Big Rip. In this scenario, dark energy doesn't just stay constant. It grows stronger over time. This strengthening phantom energy would first overcome the gravity holding galaxies together, pulling them apart. Then, it would be strong enough to rip apart the stars and planets within them. As the end approaches, would become so powerful that it would overcome the forces holding atoms together, tearing apart the very fabric of matter itself in a final, cataclysmic instant. On the other hand, there's the Big Crunch. If dark energy were to weaken, or if the total mass of the universe were great enough, gravity could eventually win the cosmic tug of war. The expansion would slow down, stop, and then reverse. Galaxies would rush back towards each other, colliding and merging until the entire universe collapses back into a hot, dense singularity, much like the one from which it began. So, after the Big Freeze, the Big Rip, or the Big Crunch, is that it? Is the end truly the end? Or could something exist beyond? This question takes us from the realm of physics into metaphysics and theoretical speculation, but it's a fascinating one to ponder. Some theories, like the Big Bounce, propose that the collapse of a Big Crunch could trigger another Big Bang, creating a new universe from the ashes of the old one. This suggests a cyclical model, an infinite series of universes being born, expanding, and dying over and over again for eternity. Other ideas rooted in string theory imagine a multiverse where our universe is just one brain among many, and a collision with another brain could either end our universe or spark a new one. The end, in these scenarios, might just be a transition, another beginning in a cosmic cycle of creation and destruction that we can barely comprehend. Thinking about the death of the universe is a profoundly humbling experience. It's a reminder of just how small and how incredibly precious our brief moment in the cosmic timeline truly is. We exist on a tiny planet, orbiting an average star, in a fleeting instant between the Big Bang and the eternal cold. But there's also a strange and profound beauty in this story. We are part of a universe that was born, that grew complex, that created consciousness capable of looking back and understanding its own origins and its eventual destiny. We get to witness the peak of the cosmic fireworks display before the lights go out for good. The story of the universe is our story, a grand narrative of birth, life, and an eventual peaceful sleep forever in the dark. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the end of time. If you enjoyed this exploration of the cosmos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the mysteries of our universe.